Indeed. Hey everybody, it's David Klontz with David Klontz Personal Training. I'm doing a series of videos here called Functional Training for an Amputee. I've been training Joseph Worley for about a year now. He's an Iraqi War Veteran, and through these exercises we've drastically improved his quality of life.
Working out with David has drastically improved the quality of my life.
See, I wasn't just making that up. Alright Joseph, tell us how single leg deadlifts helped you out in just normal everyday activity.
The first time that it ever totally happened for me, it wasn't an issue of, hey, I bet I can use my training or the strength that I build in my legs. It's more like I was carrying one of those big, like, huge Dasani water packs in from Sam's, and our pantry's real narrow. I go to lean into the pantry, and I'm like, I can't fit in here, and I need to put the waters down. And I just leaned down on my right leg with my left leg behind me, and just sat the water down and stood up and walked out of the pantry. I got
did it without even knowing what you were doing.
I was like 2 steps out, and I go, whoa, that would have been impossible 6 months ago. And it didn't even cross my mind as being remotely dangerous.
Single leg deadlifts aren't just for amputees, but they'll help everybody out. If you got a bad knee, bad back, it's going to take the pressure off those. Or if you just want to build up your butt and your hamstrings, it's a great exercise. Single leg deadlifts are not an easy thing to do, and the best way to start is to do stiff leg deadlifts. When doing a stiff leg deadlift, make sure you keep both legs in a fixed position. You're going to bend at your hips. Make sure you're looking straight forward. This will keep your back straight. And as you're coming up, make sure you flex your butt to complete the lift. Alright, moving on to single leg deadlifts. A good way to start is to pick up a single dumbbell from the floor. You want to be next to something that you can grab onto in case you lose balance. We usually work in the squat rack with Joe. He has fixed ankles, so balance is really a key issue for him, so this was a necessary beginning to doing the single leg deadlift. When you're doing a single leg deadlift, the first thing you want to think about is the leg you're not doing the lift with starts the movement. Everything stays in line on a single leg deadlift. As your leg goes straight back, your upper body is going straight down at the same pace. That way you're going to stay straight up and down all the way through, just pivoting at your hip until you come down to the bottom. And then you bring that leg forward to bring your upper body up. This takes a lot of pressure off your back and allows the whole lift to be done with your butt and your hamstring. The next step is using the barbell to do the lift. It's actually a little bit easier to maintain your balance because it's such a long object that you're holding. Notice Joe is kicking that leg back to start the movement, keeping his whole body rigid and straight with the leg that's going back. This is allowing him to come down. He's looking straight ahead. That way he keeps his back straight. Then he just flexes his hamstring in his butt and lifts the weight. You can actually do these on your amputated leg if you have enough glute left. The best way to start is to put a bench in front of you, come all the way down, push off if you needed to. Eventually you'll be able to control this movement. Once you got that mastered, take away the bench, go all the way down to the floor, do the same progression. There's going to be a time when you have to use your bad leg, and this will help you out when that day comes. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you find it helpful. Remember, single leg deadlifts are a functional exercise that make lifting things easier for everybody. Even I pick up the golf ball out of the hole doing a single leg deadlift. We got plenty more videos coming along in this series and other videos that are going to help you out in your fitness endeavors. So make sure to subscribe to my page. You can also follow Joseph Worley on his page. I'll post a link to that. And that's all I got to say. Later.
All these shirts fit for like 3 months ago, David. What are you doing to me?